know what Bank said. I got the work on the avenue. They know what Tank said. I got the live in the mansion.
I'm about to twink this nigga.
I got some that's up
Talk
in the
all that
gentleman.
Radiford Connoisseur shit to me, nigga. I was up there at 13. What the fuck wrong with that dog, bro?
We never ran down there.
No Duke Staley looking ass nigga. Old fucking yellow banana monkey back gorilla face ass nigga. Old shit in the pan, shit bag wearing ass nigga. Oh, don't know I'm picking this damn white down there.
Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Watch this nigga. Watch this nigga. Watch this nigga. Don't talk to me, bro.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I know about you in the damn 804, nigga. They told me. I know niggas down that way, bro. Why you think I ain't came to fuck with you yet?
Let's go.
What the fuck happened right now? Why was Kenny unbalanced? Wow. Go ahead.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Give me that shit, bitch. You fucking homosexual thug.
By Sidney Jones. Oh, that's what an effort.
God damn, I was be gone. That's pick right there off the gate, y'all. Off the fucking Rizzerick. Off the fucking Rizzerick, bro. Playing with this nigga, man. You know he can't fuck with me.
First quarter,
fucking Baskerville hood ass nigga.
And that last one, that hurts.
I'm gonna twink this nigga quick, man. I need to stop playing around, bro. Cause I am giving this nigga money. But I bet this is the point. I'm giving it to him. Nigga can't fuck with me, bro, at all.
They'll toss it to Ajayi. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
I ain't got nothing to say. I'm going to make this nigga start owing me money. Yeah, that's the other thing I can say, bro.
And open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On play action, it's Wentz. Rolling to his right.
God damn, I'm tired of doing stupid shit.
He's brought down.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt.
Yeah, you right, too, bro.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Play coming up on
I'm fucking wide the fuck over. That's good.
On play action, Wentz looking deep for his
team. Oh, what a play by! Who the fuck is that?
And incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit.
Money Brown, hold on there.
Back on their heels.
And Elliott puts this one through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
Money Bear, hold on.
Interception, but very little
y'all boys are watching that. Niggas watch how it works, though. He can't do shit like, I don't know why I get caught up in the antics, bro. The nigga really
credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
And Cookie was at the game. Half y'all fuck Cookie, won't you?
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chris.
And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge differences we know between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterback
I had to hold my goddamn breath on that one, boy. I like to shit in the damn brain.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Bro, I had to hold my breath, bro.
From the
That's why I know I
shotgun is
did have to do.
throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, good execution, and done with a lot
that
of
nigga caught me now. This shit more.
Ran to the
This
football
shit,
and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He got him in.
That's Burton.
He made the right
He's out of bounds,
decision.
but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there at
This nigga doing
22.
some incredible shit.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. Gonna throw deep. Got his man.
Oh my fucking God, yo! They fucking fucked up, goddamn it!
Gabriel, 29
That's bullshitting, bro.
And the Bears have
There's a lot of pressure on me. Now I got to damn laughing how English in
and
the
this one
room.
through the uprights and good.
I'm playing, no homo, I'm playing with his ball,
set
though.
to kick it away.
So it didn't matter. It don't matter. He got to stop me.
That'll
No.
be taken in the end
Y'all
zone.
know what the fuck I'm saying. Oh, shit, boy. I thought I swung, but yeah, I'm doing too much talk. Look, he done phased out the goddamn
Philadelphia
game.
getting
Oh,
set to
weak
take
ass
the
nigga.
field. And last time able to get
Why you
3.
phase out the game,
That's not
bro?
what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at
Nigga
least
ain't
something.
in the
They
room.
mustered something out of the drive.
Let's show you how much
I
he
like
respect
the way
me.
you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take
He's
it.
got to do his
Anything to
grandma.
put some points on the board.
His
This
grandma
time on
left, yeah.
offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker try.
Don't even talk to her.
They don't want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Jeffrey with a catch left side.
Don't even talk to his grandma.
A gain of 32 that
gone.
time.
He left the day before yesterday. Yes, I know.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a shaking back.
Face mask, man.
A
You
good run
can't
there on
shake my
first
nigga's
down,
dead
and it'll
giant
leave
like
them
that, bro.
2nd and 2.
What the
A
fuck?
nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a
I
guy
ain't
of his
tripping,
caliber
bro.
who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game
You're a
progresses.
pit. This nigga fucking poodle.
Here's a giant. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Oh, I'm about to say,
3
yeah.
yards there, good
They
enough
would
to
have gave
keep
him
the
the first
drive
game. I would
moving.
have gave him the game, bro.
2nd and 2 is
I
prime
would say
time for a
fuck.
little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the
I know this
playbook. Good
fucker.
play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
It's a gold
And
mine.
he'll go down at the 28. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
If you don't want me, then don't talk to me.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And down inside the 15 he
fuck with that shit,
goes. An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Into the red zone. Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Oh, what a play!
Gain on the screen
That nigga's
there,
a muff.
2nd down.
Huh?
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that
Oh, yeah,
completion,
all day.
0 yards gained,
Big
so they're
thick
behind
ass lip.
schedule on down
Big
and
southern
distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window
Hell
closed
yeah.
quickly.
I baptized her ass, all right.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind
Taylor
up
Sanders
losing
is a
4
motherfucker,
yards
man.
on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Oh, hey. Come on, man.
Throwing his Wentz. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter.
You think like
they are,
however,
facing a 4th down, and the first play will be a field goal try. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And the kick by Elliott is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
What to say now,
boy? That was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
This is Howard on 2nd down.
Good tackle there, boy. Chop him down like a tree, that boy.
Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
That nigga caught me a while ago for Brooklyn bullshit, though.
Second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Kind of
if you're a
pissed
good
about
play caller,
this.
you've already looked ahead and anticipated
like
this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Hey, 18.
On 3rd down, Trubisky.
Get caught there, yo! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here, old fucking marksman ass nigga! Get the fuck out of here, capiche, nigga! I know.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. He completes it right side to White.
It's
Gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Now Trubisky dancing to his left.
What was the goddamn pressure, man? Stop the fucking pressure!
Led to him taking off,
Y'all
picking
feel
up
like
the first down on a 13-yard run.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's
where you come from, bro?
First carry of the game
You
right
ain't
there.
say, I like it better when you don't stick the fucking mouth better, be real.
Flushed out right.
Oh my fucking God!
So they took
I
a shot on
fucked up
first
there,
down,
boy.
but couldn't connect.
Hey, yeah, that's what I get.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open.
I'm gonna start talking, bro. That nigga like to fucking scorch me, bro.
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm out here talking and
study,
shit.
That's one where he's just gonna shake his head and not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Flash the stick skills.
He tried to
on
fucking
that run,
squirt,
but then stop
like
shy
trash
of the
can
35.
squirts my ass,
He's
bro.
able to rattle off 6
I
on
leave
the
it hot
carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Hot
And there were
streak on
some
my
of the
ass.
downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your
Damn, he
games, you don't
scorched
get
me
the-
down, though.
He's free going down the left
I ain't say he can
side.
just man, get the fuck out of here. Do that skip me, jump me again, bro. God, crank my shit up, come down there, chop your ass up, burn your ass with some acetone, chop your ass up, tell you in the street, bitch.
So they went to the ground.
You hear me?
On 3rd, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
That shit is gay right there.
so used in this situation to having a pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever.
What?
They
Talking about that block.
And when you call a running play, I think you energize
What
them.
happened?
I think you juice them up, because I haven't been offensive lineman yet. He likes the pass block more than they like the run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Man, get the fuck
The
out of
Eagles
here, okay?
offense now, they head back on the field. They've probably got some adjustments to make
He
because they moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game. But one team's coming down and hitting threes.
I can start shit like that. That's how good my game is, bro.
Lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. And they'll run it here. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
You know why I ran touchdown on his ass? God damn! I'm a stupid bitch, yo. I'm talking too much, man.
58 yards. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a first and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stock troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
He's going to get it running right.
That nigga's some Davis on him, bro.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
That's the midway. They rolling mid, bro. They rolling up some mid. You
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Throwing now is Wentz. Buying time to his left.
Oh, they smoked me, bro. They smoked haystack me on that play, bro.
Able to get him down for a loss of 11
this game
on
gay
the play.
sometime, bro.
And it'll be fourth down.
Oh, shit. I missed the motherfucking field goal, yo. God damn! No
fucking wide right. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold.
Oh, fuck, I can't take
the ball
it,
just
yo.
doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. And a quick throw here,
man,
that's complete.
Wait, no, man. I can't control myself, man.
Being stopped just before the
it's like, oh, it's so much pressure, yo. Man, I can't fucking goddamn it.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip
I'm
field
fucking
position
up,
there?
man.
A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now Trubisky on first down.
My own fucking
escaping the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He can't beat me, bro. That's what's the fucking crazy part, yeah. And the nigga can beat me, I say he can fucking beat me, but nigga can't beat me, bro. That's what the corner got him. But Chris, I'm nice as a motherfucker, bro.
To have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He's going to launch this thing way down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
You know what,
Touchdown, Chicago.
I'm just being stupid, man.
Kevin White, 41 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Chris, I'm being stupid,
Here's
man.
Parkey now,
I'm just frustrated at myself, bro. Because I know what the fuck I'm doing, bro. I'm allowing this man to get in my goddamn pocket for what, bro? I can't afford to keep losing.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
I mean, we've been playing for 3 all this long, and then I get caught up into the antics of the game, bro. It's my fault, though, bro.
Do you try something?
I shouldn't even be a bitch like that, bro.
Your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
I can't play with my squad, bro.
This is a big decision here.
Wentz will try again on second down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated
I'm so mad, bro. It ain't him necessarily, though, bro. It's me.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's 3-on-1 already, my nigga. Like the highway.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Man, I'm a bitch, man.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And Elliott puts this one through.
If 9-14 come out, yo, somebody come down here and blow. I'm going to write a permission so that you can blow my motherfucking head off.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back
You'll
for
do it from the
number 3.
Well, you said no. You said North Carolina, right? Oh, you'll do it from the cocaine. I know you'll love to do it. I'll write the note, bro.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
You can just blow my head off. Would you do it? You'll do it cocaine.
In the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Yeah, my nigga, his birthday came out again
down. Bold to make a couple Super Bowl predictions.
Hey, why not? Let's go ahead and put ourselves on the spot.
Just more fodder for the angry people. What do you think? Who's going to win it? Who's going to be the MVP?
Well, my prediction for this one is the New England Patriots win the football game. They win it 32-30. The MVP, the McCourty twins, Jason and Devin. They both get 2 interceptions apiece, and instead of splitting the trophy, they wrestle for it right there in the 50-yard line post-game, because you know sibling rivalries, one always wants the upper hand.
Okay, that's bold. I'll go Rams on a Greg Zuerlein 44-yarder from the right hash as time expires.
44.
MVP Todd Gurley, 2 touchdowns, 1 catching, 1 rushing.
I like it.
There you go.
You don't like the McCourty thing, though.
No, I do like that. If that happens, you're Nostradamus.
There you go.
No, you lying, bro.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And the possession. Partner. Needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. And you got to remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game, the Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants. Back in, what was it, 1959, 58, 59? That's when the NFL really came into prominence, and it was sudden death. Alan Amici, the Colts got the ball, they scored. No one talked about anything but, boy, what an exciting game. As time went on, people started talking about fairness. So the overtime rule finally got changed. If you score first with a touchdown, the game's over. Otherwise, you keep playing. I think that's pretty cool. And in our 2 championship games this year, we had overtime in both. Tom Brady and the Patriots won the toss, went downfield, scored a touchdown, ball game. Drew Brees and the Saints won the coin toss, threw an interception. The Rams kicked the field goal and won. Defense still exists if you care to play it.
He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball, meaning a 50-50, the ball's in the air, defender's there, receiver's there. Who's going to make a play on the football?
Touchdown, Chicago! 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky, and the Bears will add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey, and it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment.
Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Forced out to his left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now it's Trubisky. And that's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Eagles defense able to hold. But with that incompletion, let's look back, Charles, to the NFC title game. We had 2 excellent conference championship games, but on the NFC side, the Rams winning in overtime thanks to Greg Zuerlein. He had 2 huge kicks, but that was really overshadowed because afterwards, obviously, everyone talking about the no call.
Yeah, and we should be talking about Legatron. A 48-yarder to get them to overtime. The 57-yarder to win it in overtime. He should be the guy who should be exalted right now, but you're exactly right. Nickell Roby-Coleman's hit on Tommy Lee Lewis in regulation, when I saw it live, thought it was a bang-bang play. Turned out, it was definitely a missed call. Plus, they missed helmet-to-helmet contact on it as well. So if you're a Saints fan, you are very unexcited about the Rams advancing to the Super Bowl, but I still don't want pass interference to become a reviewable call. The game flow is paramount to me. Let's not slow it down any more than it already is.
Yeah, it could be a slippery slope, then you start doing it with everything, right?
Next thing you know, we'll be reviewing holding. And by the way, you can probably call holding just about every play in the NFL.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 yards there and a first down. They go play action here on first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes intercept.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 36 yards. On first down, Trubisky. Throw left side, complete. It's Burton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On the handoff, this is Howard. And he's got this one down to the 10. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They'll come out in the pistol. 4th down. Here's Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They toss it left side to Smallwood. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Wendell Smallwood, 89 yards. And the Eagles get a score closer. Well, he only needed 2 yards. It was 3rd and 2. But he found a way to make the Red Sea part.
And remember, it's 3rd and 2. In the NFL, that's not automatically a running down. Most of the time, it's a passing play. So in this case, now they're probably loosened up just a little bit, thinking pass. They hit him with the run, and boy, did they hit him big. Is he still going? I mean, Michael, you called the touchdown, right?
That's it. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8. They go with Howard again. Howard has the first down and then some as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They go play action. Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A good pickup there, a 22.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. A give to Howard. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go, let's go.
Again, it's Howard. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. The Bears on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Kevin White, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Parkey with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. What a spin. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. 82. Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he floated one out there incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. The Eagles on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. 81. Now Wentz, got to have this one. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And We've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
They pitch out to Howard. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On second down, Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
A give to Howard running left. And some room to roam now. And they move this all the way down to the 9. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will extend their